If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, check the referral link in the description down below. It'll take you to G2A, and you can use the code CHES at checkout for an extra discount. Also, to play FIFA and other games for real money, check the link in the description to gamersaloon.com, sign up for free over there, and go and win yourself some cash. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 44 of the Chelsea career mode here on FIFA 16. We start with an away game in the BPL against Norwich City at Carrow Road. As you can see behind the team screen right now, it's raining pretty hard, so conditions aren't going to be the best. They're starting a strong side, 4-2-3-1 formation with Matthias Fernandes at cam. Obviously, he's formerly of Fiorentina, the 5-star skiller, so he's not going to be easy to dispossess because his dribbling is pretty incredible. But player that has pretty incredible dribbling for us is Gareth Bale, and nobody's been able to deal with him to this point in the career mode, so I'm hoping he can continue that very, very good form. Now, unfortunately, I accidentally forgot to take Nemanja Matic out of the starting lineup. He played 2 days ago against Leicester, so his stamina was completely dead at the beginning of this game, and he did end up getting substituted off after about half an hour. But that wasn't before we were going to get a penalty in the 5th minute. Perhaps slightly soft. Michael Turner gave Paul Pogba, see a tug of the shirt there, but it was a little bit delayed when the way that Pogba actually went to ground. But technically there was a shirt pull, so it was a penalty, but you would still argue that it was pretty soft. But we do get the ball past John Ruddy into the back of the net after 6 minutes from the penalty spot, and that pleased, well, I guess that is how it's spelled. That pleased me, and to be completely honest, because obviously last time we played Norwich, John Ruddy made save after save after save, and we really struggled to get the ball past him. So to have a 1-0 lead from the outset was just exactly what we needed here, really. We were able to get the ball past John Ruddy for a second time there, but Cesc Fabregas could only rebound the ball off the bar, and then the clearance came off Diego Costa's face, and we weren't able to recover the ball to have another chance. But Hazard plays in the very tired now Nemanja Matic down the left-hand side. Really, really tired pass that gets intercepted by a defender, but it drops so kindly to Diego Costa. We've had a lot of luck so far in the opening 25 minutes or so in this game. A soft penalty decision, a terrible pass that rebounds straight to my striker, and he's in top form this year, Diego Costa, and buries that very nicely into the far bottom corner off his left foot. So, not quite done for the first half yet. Ramirez now is on for Matic, and he plays in Eden Hazard here. The Belgian turns inside really nicely. See the ball onto Bale at the back post, but couldn't quite get the space to have a shot on his left-hand side. Diego Costa did have space, but it was well blocked, and then Ruddy will be particularly disappointed that he wasn't able to keep the second effort out. It kind of went straight through him as he had the shot. So into the second half we go. Tried a couple of free kicks from this sort of range and angle with Bale so far this season. A couple have come off, a couple haven't. This one off the bar again, so that's twice we've hit the bar in this game so far. Once with Bale, once with Cesc. We could be 5-0 up. Question was, could we make it 4 just before the end? You can see top left. There's 2 minutes to go. Nathan slots through Diego Costa here. Had to turn inside because I didn't really have much space, and in the end, John Ruddy makes another very good save, actually. Could have been 6 or 7 if it weren't for John Ruddy, but we do get a rather solid 3-0 victory here, so that will go hand in hand with the 3-0 victory we got against Liverpool in yesterday's episode. We'll just be hoping that the next game isn't a 2-0 defeat like it was to Leicester yesterday. But Igor Smolnikov is telling me that he wants to leave, and then we get a shock transfer request from Eden Hazard. He comes to me and says he would like to leave the club, and he's going to be giving me a written transfer request later in the same day that he sent me that message. So things are up in the air when it comes to the transfer window, which is just around the corner. We will be having a transfer targets episode tomorrow, and it looks like we might be looking to have a scope out on the transfer market for some Eden Hazard replacements. We'll go into more detail in that obviously tomorrow, and we'll start here with, or continue here with the second game of the episode, which is against Leeds in the FA Cup. This is actually on January the 1st, so as such it will be the last game of the episode, so we can have a transfer targets video right at the beginning of the window, which is obviously what we do with every series now. And as you can see, starting the rotation side, some of the kids as well here against Leeds. They are a strong side in fairness, and a decent championship level side, but I still feel comfortable in players like Thomas Callas and Bertrand Traore and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, etc. to be able to do the job here in the FA Cup. I actually forgot to put Santoso in between the sticks in goal, and he will definitely start the next FA Cup game. I guarantee him that. He's actually grown phenomenally well so far this season and is actually on his way to being 80 rated as like an 18-year-old goalkeeper, which is phenomenal really. But we're going to try and get ourselves in front here. Leeds have had a shot. We're now having a shot through Nathan, but unfortunately he couldn't find the back of the net in the same way he did against Liverpool in yesterday's episode. We played this free kick short into Willian. His shot is blocked. It drops back to Bertrand Traore, who's again, shot is blocked. Eventually, it will drop back to the Burkina Faso striker, and he buries it with a very good left-footed strike into that far bottom corner. That does give us a 1-0 lead here after 33 minutes. Leeds were causing me some problems going forward, and my namesake, Chris Wood, the New Zealand striker, was making a nuisance of himself. A nuisance of himself. There's not more than one of him. Well, I guess technically there is, because I'm Chris Wood as well, but there's only one of him on the pitch. He was making a nuisance of himself in the attacking third, but hadn't really caused me too much problems to here. But Nathan, that first touch and the finish, proving that the sale of Oscar and the promotion of Nathan to that rotation cam spot was very much justified. A beautiful first touch, stopping it dead right in front of him, and then to have the vision to find the far bottom corner as well was very pleasing from him. Really impressed with Nathan so far this season. To be fair, really impressed with that header from Chris Wood as well. A very strong header from my namesake. That makes it Chelsea 2, Leeds 1. I keep saying Leicester, I don't know why. Leeds 1. Obviously, we played Leicester yesterday, so maybe that's where it's coming from. But we're going to build another move, although, or at least so I thought, before I gave possession away to Berardi. Another lofty ball into the box, and this time it was a smart tip over the bar from Thibaut Courtois. So maybe it was a good reason, a good effort, good mistake to make that he was in between the sticks. Although I kind of feel like Santoso is probably good enough now to be able to be making decent saves of his own. But we're going to try and make it 3-1 in the final few moments if we can. Smolnikov, the guy that wants out in this next transfer window, plays it into Willian, lays it back to Ramirez, but his shot unfortunately is straight at the keeper Silvestri, and he's able to keep us out. But we are going to get progression through to the next round of the FA Cup. We're through the third round tie away from home against Leeds, but as you can see, the board are willing me to sell Smolnikov in this window, so we'll have a look at some transfer targets in the next episode to replace him. We'll have to take into account that Eden has our transfer request as well, although obviously I would try my best to keep him at the club, but I may be forced to sell him. But obviously I'm going to be rejecting all of those offers for Thibaut Courtois, though. He's not going anywhere, and we have enough money to be able to deal with whatever we need to deal with in the upcoming transfer window. But Liverpool are still in the relegation zone down below, and Middlesbrough unfortunately have lost their first place spot to me. We are now top of the table, level with Everton on wins, draws, losses, goals for, goals against, and goal difference. It's completely status quo between the two of us. It's ridiculous. After 20 games, everything is exactly the same. Hopefully, after 38 games, we can at least be 1 point ahead so that we will guarantee ourselves that first spot. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course, as always, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check the links on screen that are in the description as well to my social media, to my Twitch, to my Twitter, to my Instagram, to my Facebook, and to the No Identity merchandise store as well. But for now, thank you very much for watching. There'll be a My Player episode later on tonight, but I will see you next time.